18-day dry stretch that we had, it wasn't much. We picked up like a 1/100th of an inch of rain, 0.01 at Charlotte Douglas. We could see a little bit more move into the area. I'm tracking this cold front. You can see where it is on radar and satellite moving across the North Carolina mountains right now, at least starting to move into it. It does look like southern Cleveland County, heading into portions of western York County. Heads up, we have the shower moving right over I-85 toward Gaffney right now. This is going to slowly drift to the east there. Also heading up to the high country, Ashwaubenon down to Avery County is seeing some showers, and that's because that cold front is knocking on the door again of those North Carolina mountains right now. Here in the Queen City from our weather stem cam, we have a calm wind. Visibility looking fine, 69 degrees, and that dew point temperature 64. You know, the dew points, they measure the moisture in the atmosphere. Once they get to about that level, we certainly have the moisture. It's not going to be all that much, though. We look at our rain chances. It says today, because I had to put the timestamp starting today, but heading overnight into early tomorrow morning, our rain chances are going to be pretty isolated. So few and far between for now. That's going to continue overnight tonight. It's all about the cold air. I'll let you know when those temperatures in the 30s and 40s arrive this weekend. Those details in just a few minutes. Yep. Cool nights and sunny days on tap, so hopefully those colors can continue to be even more vibrant across the high country. I want to show you our weather stem camera. Of course, this is early this morning from our WCCV time lapse. Most of us are not going to be picking up the measurable rainfall out there, but you can see where that frontal boundary is. A lot of this rain falling across the high country. Asheville up to areas of Ashwaubenon and Avery counties. It looks like down through York County, parts of Iredell County, north of I-40. Seeing a few of those showers right now as well. We'll continue to see just isolated spotty rain as we head through overnight into early Saturday morning. Really pretty few and far between, though. Not a lot of us picking up that measurable rainfall. By about 9-10 o'clock in the morning, the winds are going to shift. We'll get that north wind on the back side of the cold front, and a totally different air mass going to start building across the area. Any rain, it's out of here by about 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Skies will give way to more sunshine, or at least clouds rather will give way to that sunshine, and conditions will be nice as we head through Saturday and Sunday, albeit a little bit breezy on Saturday, not so much, but cooler as we head into Sunday. So how much rain? Maybe a 1/10 of an inch. Not everybody's even going to see it. We picked up a 1/100th of an inch at CLT at the airport early this morning, but again, measurable rain, just not so much with this cold front. We look at your evening planner, and heading into tomorrow morning, we'll be falling into the 60s, so certainly still pretty mild, but I'm tracking 30s and 40s in the forecast. Not for tomorrow necessarily, mainly as we head into Sunday morning and through the day Sunday into Monday morning. So if you're heading to the pumpkin patch tomorrow, a beautiful day to do so with the kids, with the family. We'll be topping out just about 70 degrees. Again, starting with those clouds, but more sunshine will fill our skies as we head into the afternoon. And this is the 1/100th of an inch today.
I thought it was a monsoon.
I know, so it broke our streak. We could use a little bit more rain, but a beautiful forecast.
I was outside to see some of the rain coming down, but as soon as I got under a tree, like a small one, I couldn't even feel it. Yeah. That's how little the amount was.
So tiny, not even a 1/10 of an inch, and we could use it.
Yeah, certainly. All right, thanks, Kaitlin. I'm at forecast. We say finally, but
a 1/100th of an inch.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been better. And technically, that was at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. So that's where we're getting those readings from. Not all neighborhoods saw that.
Sure.
So if you did not see that satellite right now, you can see where that cold front is. And I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. It looks like York County, you're seeing a decent little isolated shower really right over York. So this is just to the south of Gastonia, south of I-85, Ashwaubenon, Avery counties. You're seeing some of those showers stretching down south toward Lenoir, and then heading into areas of Iredell County as well along I-77. So just pretty few and far between. The rain that's out there is so light. It's either way, even if it's falling, is not going to amount to too much. Your hour-by-hour forecast, this is as we head through the day tomorrow, touching about 70, so not warming up too much. That drier air is going to be building in, so you'll notice the decreasing clouds through the first half of the day, and really into about lunchtime. More sunshine will fill our skies, and we are just going to see a beautiful weekend ahead. You look at this late weekend wind chill, kind of just talking when we're going to see these cold air, the cold temperatures move in. It's Sunday and then Monday morning. Look at some of those overnight lows. Boone, you guys are going to be flirting with freezing, and that's at about 3,500 feet. You head north of that, and temperatures will be at that freezing mark. I'll again pinpoint when to expect our next best chance of rain and when temperatures warm back to near average. Those details coming up in a few.
Know that existed.
I didn't either until I saw those photos, and it's such a beautiful animal.
Yeah, it really
so sad to see that they believe it was a female. Just really sad to see that here along our South Carolina beaches. And that was the first one since, what did you say, 2015?
Yeah.
But back in the 70s, which is over 40 years ago, there have only been a couple of sightings since then.
Rare,
so it's pretty rare, especially on our Carolina beaches. But it'll be really few and far between as we head through the day on Saturday. 71, cooler and breezy. Since we're going to be dealing with the breeze, low relative humidity is going to build in. I would limit outdoor burning if you can. We have no fire weather watch or red flag warning, but just limit that burning. 67 as we head through Sunday. By Monday, 71. And of course, up in the high country, even cooler by Sunday, 51 for an actual high, and overnight lows across the higher elevations likely going to flirt with freezing as we head through the weekend, Gary.
All right, thanks, Kaitlin. From Friday,
measurable rainfall this evening, but it's not totally dry. Any bit of rain that we can see, it's a good thing right now. We have this shower in near Rock Hill, so York County, just to the south of Charlotte right now. So heads up if you're in Uptown. Probably going to see a few sprinkles here shortly. And then heading up toward the high country, we're seeing these showers. This is the cold front that's going to bring a totally different weather pattern as we head into the weekend. Some decent rain falling across Asheville and heading up toward Ashwaubenon and Avery counties as well. Looking at your rain chance for the evening hours, isolated, so still pretty few and far between.
We saw James' story earlier. I meant to ask you, do you have a special spot that you'd like to go to for fall?
You know, I mean, the high country, Watauga County, Grandfather Mountain, Linville Ridge, all beautiful.
Good advice right there. All right, thanks for watching WCCB News at 10 o'clock. Have a great weekend.